Grief can come to anybody, but then whenever it comes, we don't know how to handle it. Even if you've handled it at one point in time, when another moment it comes in, you don't know how to handle it. It's a most difficult place to be. What is grief, right? Grief is when an institutional identity collapses. It can be any kind of an institutional identity, right? Grief can happen when there is a loss in relationship, when there is a loss in job, when um, you know a near or dear one passes away. How is that institutional identity? Because your identity is tied to that individual. Identity collapse can happen in two places. It can happen in the mind, or it can happen in your physical reality. That means, let's first talk about mind. Your physical reality is same, but you are in that constant state of sadness because there is a collapse happening in the mind, right? You have transitioned, you are in between in the mind, although in the physical world you've not been able to leave behind certain things. And the physical collapses when you've already left it, and then you are in the transition. The in between place causes a lot of grief, and people don't know how to handle it. Neither anybody else knows how to handle it, and that is why you want to rush through it. Let's get very practical and let's quickly move through this space. Then what happens is that when you quickly move through it, you try to just make it work something, in between relationship or in between jobs or in between anything. What you try to do is, it's like, you take out one cloth and you wear another cloth without even seeing whether that cloth is in alignment with me or not. Whether that new thing that I'm welcoming in my life, whether that is in alignment or not. Why? Modern world, capitalist world, you like, where's the time to even think? There is no time to think. There is no time to feel. And then you are in the constant loop of that modular fashion of grief, little happiness, grief, happiness, grief, happiness. It goes on and on all throughout your life. And that is why it is so important that that in between space need to be handled with care. That in between space needs our presence. Even if the world doesn't want to give presence to it, imagine, right? When you are going through a very difficult phase of your life, you are in the deep trenches, in the darkness, and nobody wants to give you that space. Nobody wants to understand what you're going through. Nobody can understand also, right? Because your blueprint is unique to yourself. Your heart and mind are unique to yourself. Yes, you can go to mentors. Yes, you can go and ask people. Yes, you can take a lot of help. But ultimately, that help, if it comes from your higher self, it will open yourself to newer realities. It will help you deal with further losses or further anything with more resilience. We don't want to make use of this phase. Actually, ऐसा नहीं है कि we don't want to make use of. We want to make use of. But कौन हमारे लिए वो space hold करेगा? Nobody, right? You go and tell someone, right, you're going through a difficult time. They'll be waiting for you to finish whatever you're saying and then parting ways and then doing their own life. People are only interested in the sordid details of your life. Nobody is really interested in truly being there for you without having any ulterior motive, right? But there are only two things. One is your higher self and the other is Devi, God. Only they can hold space for you. In this world, only they can hold space for you. That doesn't mean you should not go to mentors. You should definitely go to people, ask for help, talk to people. But when you come back home, in the quietness of the night, hold space for yourself. When you hold space for yourself, for your emotions, whatever you're going through, you're giving a face to your this identity, the identity of the in-between. It's a very powerful space. It is like that stem cells. from which newer organs and everything will come. It is that potent energy you are holding at this point of time, and you want to rush through it. You don't want to feel all the emotions. You have to feel all the emotions, right from the moment you are collapsing to the moment you are becoming sovereign with your inner authority. That is the journey, and that journey is very important, because that, like I said, that is very potent energy which you hold for yourself. Even if the world is not helping you, even if there is no one out there for you, you can do it for yourself. And I'm going to talk more about this in the upcoming videos, but all I want to say is that I have been there, I have explored that space, I have got that alchemy for myself. And at one point in time, you realize that you want to make that alchemy available. It's important. People should know how to hold space for themselves. People should know how to hold themselves when they are breaking from within. Of course, not just by themselves, but with the help of divine energies. Your dignity is important. When you're collapsing, when that institutional identity collapses, and when that associated dignity collapses, a new dignity comes in. And then nobody can shake your identity once your inner authority builds up. I want to see you all on the other side of the tunnel. But you have to cross through the tunnel. You have to cross through the bridge. You can't think you will jump from one point to another point, because every step is important. Right? With that note, sending you best wishes. Bye.